Hey guys, and welcome to my channel. Today I thought that we would try some products that are newer to the market, available at Sephora. We have two of the Gwen Stefani Give Check My Glow highlighters. They've been recommended by a handful of people that I follow. The Caliray SoCal Super Bloom Lip and Cheek Hydrating Soft Stain. And then two from the Sephora collection itself, the Best Skin Ever Glow Multi-Purpose Concealer and their new Love the Lift mascara. So if you guys would like to see these products in action, then just keep watching. I guess first off, we will start with this concealer. In the past, I have tried the Best Skin Ever Full Coverage Multi-Use Concealer, and I really like this one for the face. I don't love it for the under eyes, but for the face, it does a really nice job of covering imperfections and blending in with my skin seamlessly. And mine is in the shade 11.5P, and it's a really good match for me. I would say spring and fall, like not summer and not dead of winter, like those mid-tone, when my skin has just a hint of color, either starting at the beginning of the season or at the very end of the season. So that's a good match for me. So I am curious about this one. It is a luminous finish, obviously with prebiotics, and the shade that Sephora sent me is number 6 Light Beige. It looks like it's going to be very, very light, so I might have to color correct if I use it under the eyes. Oh yeah, that is way too light for me. So perhaps this can be used as a brightener. So red liner. You can still see both of the lines through it, so that might actually have been a good way to test it. I would say this is going to be very light coverage and like a slightly luminous finish. So I'm going to go ahead and apply some face products, and then we will try this as like an illuminating highlighting product. Okay, so I went in with the Erborian CC Cream. I was testing it out. It's heavily scented, but it does kind of shade adjust, which is interesting. Then I went in with the Sephora Airbrush Foundation, which is really beautiful. And then I wanted to go in with a concealer that was slightly darker so we could see if the Sephora one brightens. I went in with a Radiant Concealer from Charlotte Tilbury. This one's in the shade 6.5 under the eyes only. So now let's see if this brightens up the eye area, and we'll do a little bit of highlighting on the face as well. Okay, so while I don't think it really like lightened, I definitely see a lot more brightness and a lot more light reflecting from this area. You can really see it right here. There's definitely a lot of like reflective pigments in here. So I probably wouldn't use this as a concealer on its own, but as like a highlighting and brightening product, it's quite nice because you can kind of see this brightness through the center of my face that I applied on the nose, Cupid's bow, and chin. And then here, so this is a good like lifting, tricking the eye type of product, so I will probably continue to use it for that purpose. Next, we have the Caliray SoCal Super Bloom Lip and Cheek Hydrating Soft Stain, and I have the shade Laguna Peach. That's really cute. Buildable, easily blendable, and long wearing. Hyaluronic acid, niacinamide. Comfy multitasker, glides on lips and glows on cheeks. Ooh, nice, really fat doe foot there. Coconut smell. Okay, and then I'm just going to try applying with my fingertip to the cheeks. I think it's picking up my foundation underneath. Can you guys see that? Yeah, unfortunately, it's removing all the product underneath. Let me try a brush. Brush was a bit more smooth in application. Let's try it on the other side. All right, so I would say best way to apply is with a dense kind of like blush brush to spread the product around without picking up any product underneath. And while this looks like an intense orange on the lips, it's looking more like a pinky product. And on the cheeks, it isn't like an intense orange. So don't be scared by this color. It isn't quite that intense of an orange once it's on the face. Like these don't even look like the same shade to me. But it's very comfortable on the lips. It feels like a lip gloss, lip oil hybrid. So that's nice. I'm gonna go ahead and do some bronzer, set down the face, and then we'll try the highlight and the mascara. So I powdered the face with the Laura Geller Baked Balance and Brighten Foundation in medium on the perimeter of my face, and then under the eyes, the Cover FX Illuminating Setting Powder in light under the eyes and around the T-zone, just to kind of keep that glow a little bit. And I put a little bit of the Armani Luminous Silk bronzer on the face. So now we have these two highlights from Give Gwen Stefani's line. I thought that Taylor Wynn recommended Platinum Cowboy, but after watching some of her other videos, she recommended Homegrown Glow. So we've got a lighter and like a deeper one. So I wanted to try both of them. This is what they look like. The first one, Platinum Cowboy, looks like this. It's got like pale yellow, pale peach, and then like an iridescent pinky shade. And Homegrown Glow are like deeper shades. And she said this is a beautiful all over glow powder because this is more like peaches, beiges, and champagnes. I'm gonna swatch the individual colors first if I can. So here are the three shades in the lighter highlight. Which honestly look beautiful. And then these are the three in the deeper one. Okay, that looks like it'll be way too dark for me. So with that, interesting. So here are the two palettes that I have. I am very curious. I feel like the lighter one would be more flattering on my skin tone, but perhaps as like a bronzer topper or something, this would be nice. So on one side, I will try the lighter one. On the other side, I will try the deeper, and we'll see which works best for my, I would say, light neutral skin tone. So I'm just gonna swirl around, and I think this is a Sonia Kashuk brush. I'm not sure what collection it's from. It's really fun. And I'm just gonna kind of swirl and get a combination of all of the shades and see what happens. So that's pretty. I feel like that's very flattering on fair skin. And if I just do a little Fix Plus, kind of melts it all in. That's very pretty, but I would say if you're any deeper than my skin tone, this might be too light for you. Even if you just concentrate it in the pink and orange zones, it still might be a little too icy. Like this, I feel like would look beautiful down the bridge of the nose because it is so light, or like Cupid's bow. Yes, beautiful for center of the face highlight and fair skin. Let's wipe this off and try the darker one. All right, now we have this one. We're ready? I'm a little nervous about this one, guys. Actually, I'm just going down diagonally for the champagne shade. Interesting. I thought this was going to be way too dark. And surprisingly, it's not. So if you want more of the icier, cooler toned color, I would say the lighter one. But if you want something with a bit more warmth, but still not too deep, then maybe this one. Now I am curious what it looks like kind of bronzed onto the forehead like a bronzer. So I'm gonna go in with my Real Techniques large bronzing brush and just kind of pounce it in and apply. Ooh. All right, so she was right. This is a beautiful, like bronzy glow powder. I feel like I could put this everywhere. Okay, so she might be onto something. This is a beautiful all over, like warm, glowy powder. But if you want something that is a traditional highlight, I feel like the cooler one is the best option. Since I don't really highlight so much anymore, I feel like the one I would get the most use out of is the Homegrown Glow palette, which was like the all over face color. Just very flattering, very easy to use. I would say that these kind of accentuate fine lines and texture. If you can see on my face, you can kind of see where my smile lines are here and some like pores. But on the forehead, I don't really have that problem. So onto the last product, which is this little mascara from Sephora. It is the Love the Lift Mini Mascara. It says Gravity Defying Curl, a mascara that offers a curling effect fixed from the root of the lashes to the finest tips for a 12-hour lifted curl and volume. I recently tried this one, the Size Up Mascara, which is actually pretty good as well. So sometimes Sephora has some pretty decent mascaras. It's like a duochrome blue purple package, which is very fun. Let's see what this wand looks like. Ooh, it is a black mascara, right? Okay, purple wand, black mascara. Looks like rubbery bristles and slightly curved. I don't generally like the rubbery ones, but you never know. Okay, it's separating, but I don't know if I'm getting a ton of lift. Was it lift and volume? Curl and volume. I'm not getting the volume yet. I'm not sure if I'm getting the curl either. Let's see. All right, it's definitely slightly curling, but the volume I'm not seeing. And I would probably stop there. It's decent. I'm not going to say I'm blown away just yet. And if you hear a chainsaw, that's the soundtrack of our lives. We hear trees being taken down all the time in our neighborhood. We are surrounded by huge white pine trees, and if you guys have been watching my channel for the last 6 years, you know that 2 fell on our house within the first year of living there. It's been an experience, so there's always trees. All right, so here is the finished look. I would say 2 coats on top, 2 coats on bottom. It's nice, but it's not blowing me away. Here is the finished mascara look. It looks nice. I wouldn't say a whole lot of volume, a whole lot of intensity. It's like a light mascara. Perhaps it's curling. I feel like my lashes have a natural curl, so I'm not really sure about that. I would say it's just okay. All right, so quick recap. This is a really nice brightening highlighting concealer. I don't think you get much coverage, so I would use it for that purpose. And I actually saw some of the glow here when I was powdering my face. So the glow is definitely evident, especially in indoor lighting, and I'm sure it would be even more intense in outdoor lighting. So I would use this for a highlighting concealer, not for a coverage type of concealer. The cheek product is quite nice. I want to try putting some on after I've powdered. So it works over or under powder, which is quite nice. So you don't have to worry about forgetting steps, or if you missed it and you want to add some more later, you can definitely do that. It's very, very pretty. And I really like this shade. It's very flattering for me. So I like this, and I like that it looks more pinky tone on the lips instead of orange. Very comfortable. I would definitely continue to use this. This isn't a shade I would reach for as far as lips go, but I like this. Although having said that that's not a shade I would reach for, my sister made a point of telling me that she loved the lip and cheek color on me because I had it on in a video that I posted, a reel. So if my sister's saying that she really likes it on me and she wanted to make sure I knew that, then maybe I should reach for that color more often. Just saying. The glow powders, you guys know that I think I prefer the Homegrown Glow one over Platinum Cowgirl. While it's nice as a highlight, I just don't reach for like icy bright highlights anymore. More glow powders are my speed. And the Love the Lift mascara, I mean, I'll let you guys be the judge. It fanned out nicely. It covered decently. It's just not giving me that intense, thick, full, long lash look that I really look for in a mascara. I like the intensity. So it's fine if you want more of like a natural looking lash, but for me, I prefer a little bit more oomph and intensity. So those are my thoughts on the new products at Sephora. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, remember to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.